So hey guys, welcome. In today's video we're gonna be learning how to make thumbnail like CJ. So the things I'm going to be using are these gun holds and these maps. These are all linked down below in a pack. You can go download it from there. There are also some emojis that are placed there, and the software I'm going to be using is Photoshop. So without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, so to begin with, open Photoshop and import this image. I'm going to be using this map, this gun hold, and this emoji in today's thumbnail. So first we're going to drag our gun hold into our map and place it according to whatever we want, and then we're going to delete the background layer. After selecting the map layer, we're going to go into filter, go into blur and radial blur. Now keep the amount as 10 and click on zoom and click OK. So as you can see, it has created a really nice zoom effect that Connorjaiye uses in his thumbnails. Right, so next, after reselecting our map layer, we're going to click here and just keep clicking on whatever I tell you to. We're gonna drag in exposure, curves, vibrance, hue saturation, and color balance. So first up, going into color balance. So we're gonna set these according to the background, and as I have chosen this background, I'll edit the image accordingly. So I'll increase the tone towards red a bit, and I'm just sort of doing some tweakings according to the background. Yeah, so this seems alright. Now going into hue saturation, you can just move it around and see what suits best. So for me, 0 was sort of the best. Increase the saturation to whatever amount you like, and keep the lightness to 0, but as it was a dark image, I'll brighten it up just a tad bit. Now going into vibrance, increase the vibrance a bit. It really enhances your image. And increase the saturation if you want, or decrease it. I have increased it a tad bit. Now going into curves, you can see this point right here. You're gonna click on it and drag it a little bit down, not a lot, but just a tad bit. What this will do is this will reduce the shadows, and we're gonna click here and increase it so that it increases the highlights. Alright, so now we're done with curves. Now going into exposure. Now you can adjust it according to whatever you want, but I adjusted till about, I think, 10. Yeah, -1. And leave the offset as it is and the gamma correction as it is. You don't really need to do something with it. So as you can see, this has enhanced our background image quite a lot. Now you're going to select in the entire thing, right click and click on duplicate layers. Now you're gonna click OK and then drag these above your gun hold. Yeah, you're gonna drag these above your gun hold. Now you're gonna right click and click on create clipping mask. So this will apply onto the gun, not the background. So as you can see, this has already enhanced our image quite a lot. Now what we're going to do is going into the text tool right here, clicking on it, and yeah, just click on the image. Now the font is linked down below. I'm using Akira Expanded. I've linked down the website I'm using to download it, and then you can type whatever font, whatever you want to, whatever you want written in your thumbnails. So I'll just type in my name for the time being, and you want it dragged above the effects we've used. Otherwise, it's gonna show under the gun skin. And then you're gonna click Ctrl T to open this, and then you can adjust it however you want. So I'll just increase the font a tad bit. Right, now keep the gun, the text layer selected, go here and click on overlay, and then go into FX, click on stroke, keep the color as white, and you can play with size and opacity. Those are the basic two things you'd like to play around with. According to me, size 3 is sort of the best, and you can keep opacity whatever you want. Now go into FX again and click on inner glow. Yeah, keep the color as black, and then now you're gonna wanna play with opacity and size right here. So what this will do is this will show your image, show your inner glow and enhance your text font, and just leave everything as it is. There's not really a need to play around with them. Just play with opacity and size. And then whenever you think it's alright. One more thing to be noted is keep the blend mode as normal. I actually forgot to do that there, but I did it afterwards. So keep the blend mode as normal and then play around with whatever you like. This just makes the font stand out a bit. Now we're gonna drag our emoji into our main layer. We're gonna click on Ctrl T to show this, and then you can adjust it however size you want. And what we're gonna do is rotate it a slight bit and place it wherever you want. And then adjust it to wherever you want to place it. Now making sure the layer is selected, go into effects, go into outer glow, and then change the color to whatever you want the outer glow to be. So as this has sort of reddish color in the outskirts, I'm going to be using the red color, and this gives quite some nice effect. Here also you can play with color and the opacity and size. And also to be noted, keep the blend mode as normal. I usually just keep the opacity as 100 and keep changing the size. Yeah, so I think this looks really nice. Just keep the blend mode as normal. And then whenever you're done adjusting everything, just click on OK, and then you're almost done. Now keep the layer above the text layer. The layer of the emoji should be above the text layer. So yeah, these are the layers we've created. So going into a gun hold layer, we're gonna click on FX, click on outer glow, and then you can change the color to whatever you want. I felt yellow would give quite some nice glow, and yeah, it looks quite nice. Here also you can play with opacity and size. And then whenever you think it looks okay, you can always click on OK, and then you can always edit these things, small details, and you're gonna ensure that the gun hold is in the center. And there you are, you've created a thumbnail like CJ. If you like the video, subscribe to our channel, and also don't forget to like the video. And everything used in this video, in this tutorial, is going to be linked down below, so you can make sure to check that out and download it from there. Alright, so thank you all for watching. See ya.